Knowledge is not power until it's translated into consistent actions that can actually transform your life. Hello, friends. This is Stella, your regular host on the Family Enrichment Hub, your center for family learning and for growth. I have the honor to be continuing the series on money matters within the family. And today I just want to present a case for budgeting. A budget, in simple terms, is a plan for your money. What do you do with the money which you earn individually and at household level? A budget speaks to what you bring in as income to your family and how do you spend this money which you receive at household level. So, in essence, a budget helps you to avoid issues like I don't understand where my money goes, because with a budget you're able to write down every expense that you have incurred with the income that you have earned at household level. A budget is a beautiful way for you to tell whether you're living above your means, whether you're living below. It helps you to understand what items within your household are actually taking up the biggest percentage of the income that you earn. A budget is a beautiful way for you to set rules on your money. For instance, I am told the wealthiest man in Uganda, Sudhir Ruparelia, and his wife, in their earlier marital life, they agreed that out of all the profits that they made from their businesses, they were going to survive on 10%, and then the rest of the 90% would be reinvested back into the businesses. That is an example of how you can set rules with regard to your money. What should your money do for you? What should your money not do for you? All this comes back to what are your plans at household level? What do you intend to achieve? And we all know the story of Sudhir and his wife. They were able to reach the place where they own massive properties within this country and all over the world because of that discipline of budgeting, because of that discipline, the rules that they set for themselves with regard to their finances. And while on the surface, a budget may look like it's a tool for controlling you, it's a tool that is going to restrict you from your pleasures of life. At the end of the day, the rewards of working with a budget where your money is concerned actually outweigh all the struggles or all the effort that you put into achieving your budget. On that note, allow me to share some insights which I believe should be able to help all of us when it comes to budgeting for our money at household level. A budget will help you to keep communication lines open within your family. Why? Because by the time you're coming up with your family budget, you have to talk with your spouse, you have to discuss, you have to brainstorm. There are so many things that are going to bring you together. So this will keep you talking. This will keep you bonded together. This will keep you together as a unit because of the necessity of coming up with a budget that will work for your family. A budget gives you the freedom with your money because you know that what comes in is within your power to determine how you appropriate the expenditures. So this gives you the freedom to determine what to reduce, what to increase, and what to control on. So I encourage all of us individually and at household level to work with budgets where our money is concerned. Know and be clear on your financial goals. Like I keep mentioning on this platform, you cannot start a journey when you do not know the destination you're headed to. If you know the goals you intend to achieve, for instance, in the example of Sudhir Ruparelia and his wife, they had a vision of they want to grow assets, they want to be wealthy, they want to be financially free. So they set for themselves activities within their budget that actually they worked with in order for them to achieve the things that they have been able to acquire today. So when it comes to your money, be clear what exactly you want to achieve with regard to the goals that you have set for yourselves. A budget helps you to control unnecessary and uncalled for expenditures, which can plunge you into debts. These debts many times will actually take you off course. They will strain your relationship with people. So a budget is a beautiful way for you to be able to manage your debt burden as an individual and also at household level. You need to follow your budget because it is a tool that you have come up with individually or together at the household. So for you to come up with something, with a plan that should work for your family, you should be motivated to actually achieve it. A budget is a key financial pillar for your financial success. Anything that moves you towards the achievement of your personal and family financial goals is actually a beautiful thing for you to be working with because it is helping you, it is aiding you in the achievement of the goals or of the destination that you intend to reach financially speaking. When you're coming up with your budget, we need to factor in some aspects of pleasure because this will give you a motivation. This is a kind of reward for yourselves for the excellent execution of the different activities within your budget. So, pleasure activities enable you to keep moving because they kind of bring a thrill and excitement to you working with your budget. When it comes to income, Dr. Charles Bargahari, a financial expert, tells us that there are only three directions that all your income will take. And the first one is spending on consumption. The second one is savings. The third one is investments. So every household needs to evaluate where their money goes. If your intention, if your goal, if your drive as a household is to maximize your current pleasure, is to enjoy life today and not pay too much attention to what will happen tomorrow, of necessity, your budget is going to have a very big portion of your income going to consumption. But if, for instance, like the Ruparelia family, their intention was to grow assets which should be able to increase and multiply their incomes in the near future. Then, in that way, you will be able to have a big proportion of your income going to savings and investments because you know that these actually give you a beautiful return over a period of time. So, you need to understand when it comes to your income, are you eating much of your income on consumption, or you are putting it into savings and investments that are going to multiply your income at household level? Purpose to make fundamental changes in your financial legacy by starting to use a budget today. When it also comes to families or individuals who are living in such a way that their expenses are greater than their incomes, it speaks to the fact that you are living very dangerously. In fact, you may be suffering a lot of mental challenges like anxiety, like stress, and for others, they even go to the level of developing depression because of the unbalanced state of their finances in living way above what they earn. And so when you find yourself in this situation, chances also are there must be a lot of chaotic and dramatic scenes within your family because of the imbalance in the way that you're handling your finances. Learn to effectively use what you earn. Know where your money goes to the detail. In that way, you'll be in full control of what you can cut back on, of what you need to increase, so that in that way, you will be in position to give a direction to your finances. You will be at the steering wheel of your money, both individually and at household level. Like they say, if you do not know where your money goes, you're like somebody who never earned any money. Allow me conclude with this. We need to educate ourselves where money, where budgeting is concerned, because knowledge which you do not translate into consistent actions, for instance, budgeting, that can actually help you to change the trajectory of your finances, will not be helpful to you. So let's educate ourselves. Let's learn. Let's put into action the effect, the plan, and the idea of working with a budget because the rewards actually outweigh the effort that you put into the budgeting process. If you're financially stressed, chances are your health and marital life are negatively impacted. So improve your awareness where your money matters are concerned, and you'll dramatically improve your mental well-being and your marital life. Purpose to work with a budget at household level. Thank you, friends, for listening in. Catch you next week. Bye.